Hi everyone, I hope you're all keeping well. Today I'm going to do a reading about your future spouse and the way in which your future spouse will contribute to your life at times when you're feeling challenged. So the first question I'm going to ask in this reading is, what is it that typically make you feel challenged? And then we'll look at how your future spouse is going to support you during those times specifically. So, okay, so for choosing your group for your reading, I've placed letters. There are zodiac signs, crystals that you can pick from, or a dice symbol. So for pile 1, we have this coffee cup. This is a fluorite. And we have Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius, Sagittarius, letter C, T, W, M, N, G, H, U, X. For pile 2, for the group 2, Libra, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio with the Sun. And this is actually an amethyst. There you go. And then S, N, Y, V, A, L, B, K. And then another fluorite for pile 3, for the group 3, with the Bycicle, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Gemini, E, R, F, J, Z, P, I, D, O. I'll see you at your group. Hi, group 1, welcome to your reading. So, you may be somebody that loves coffee. Let's go ahead and check your reading, see what comes out. Okay, I'm gonna actually put this on the side because I want to keep in mind your so your potential, this is potentially what you could have in your birth chart. Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Aquarius could be relevant placements. Let's go ahead and see your reading. Before I start, a reminder that I will be pulling the winner for the free personal reading when I reach 3,000 subscribers. So to participate, you can check the description box. Let's begin. So first of all, I'm going to get a signifier for you and one for your future spouse. So that's for you, Sea Serpent. One for your future spouse, the Cosmic Egg. Okay. Two very spiritual people, first of all. Let me see now, before I comment, because this will come into the reading when I do when I see your challenges and how your future spouse will support you. So I'll comment about these cards after, but I want to first get all the cards. So let's see what are the challenges that mostly the situations that mostly challenge you. Okay, let's see more. Okay, I'm gonna have a look now with Taurus as well. So 4 of Swords, 8 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, reverse, High Priestess, 8 of Swords, at the bottom, King of Cups. I feel that I'm actually catching on your current concerns in regards to your love life, specifically finding your future spouse in this reading, because of course there is the concern card with the marriage, and you are somebody that as a heart of gold. You are one of those rare people that is pure of heart, and you have a lot of love to give, and it feels like you have nowhere to be giving this love. You haven't found yet the person that really deserves all of your loving energy, and so this becomes something that really makes you feel trapped. You are a prisoner of your own mind. You have repetitive kind of thoughts about the fact that you don't see a way forward for the ability to express the love that you carry within yourself, and you're really trying to connect within yourself in order to not completely lose it, you know. I feel like you're doing a lot of trying to rest, possibly even you know, physically rest, like a lot of sleeping and taking naps, or times where you kind of take a pause from life, the busyness, because in a time where you can kind of drop the ball. I mean, feel like you can relax for a minute, and because you know the busyness of life doesn't help you with understanding the truth about how you can move forward from this situation that feels stuck, where you don't know where to direct your love and your energy, your love energy, basically, your loving energy. Yeah. And I feel that the challenge is for you is to surrender to what needs to be, and to release control of over the way things will pan out for you. And the sea serpent talks about healing emotional wounds. So you most likely have been emotionally been wounded by somebody. Possibly it could be even more than one person. Yeah, let me clarify a little bit, but then I will have a look at how your future spouse is going to help you. Well, clearly by coming in your life. I think that's the most obvious answer, but I'll look with tarot more in detail, and with, you know, I look with tarot more at which way exactly this person is going to help you. Let's see. I want to clarify. Yeah, the Four of Swords clarified by the Eight of Cups. After you walked away from situations that specifically emotionally weren't satisfying for you, can I just say, I see two beautiful butterflies, they're white, and I saw the butterfly earlier. I'm just interrupting the reading because I need to give you this currently what I've seen. This morning I went out in my garden and I went for a little walk, just in the grass, you know, sort of a grounding thing that I do. And I saw a white butterfly passing by, and I was like, oh, that's nice. Then now, as I'm doing this reading, I've seen that the two butterflies, white, that were kind of chasing each other. So this is for me kind of a synchronism in this reading, whereby it's kind of a sign to say your partner is out there. Anyway, that's just a quick you know, parenthesis, but let's go on in synchronicity. So you walked away from situations in love, specifically, I feel, since we're talking about your heart space, the emotional healing, and the concern about marriage. You walked away from situations that weren't positive for you, like things that weren't fully satisfactory. You said no finally to all of this. You said that's not enough, and you're taking the time to restore your energy while you are in this process of walking away. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. King of Pentacles. So I think you're looking for a King of Pentacles person, but you don't know yet where this person is. So who is the King of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles is an extremely reliable person that can offer a lot, that is gonna be there for you forever and a day, you know, like all the time. Somebody consistent, devoted, so possibly even wealthy. I mean, the King of Pentacles is the typical husband card, and of course if you're a man watching, you flip it in reverse, you can say wife. Anyway, so I see you being puzzled of where this person is, because you don't know where you need to direct yourself with this Eight of Wands reverse. Which is the way, you're asking yourself, which is the way forward for me to find this King of Pentacles? Let's see now the clarifier for the Eight of Swords. The High Priestess again. So I feel like your spirit guides are trying to guide you, to make you feel free from your mind, your obsessive thoughts, I would say, like, and very limiting thoughts that kind of keep you trapped and stuck in your mind. And you're sort of in a moment, I feel that you are very much torturing yourself in a way. And I hope you will come out of this energy very soon, because it's not an easy energy to be in. I mean, the Eight of Swords is not an easy... I mean, actually, in this picture specifically, I mean, the tarot shows that this person could free themselves at any point, because the bandages that are keeping them bonded are actually pretty loose, and this person could actually free themselves. The bandage that's against their eyes is actually not even fully down on their eyes, so they could, you know, this is not a close cage, like you could actually walk out of this cage of your mind. But I think you are doing this inner journey of introspection to understand more about what is the truth. You're seeking the truth about these matters of love. You are still puzzled though, I feel, with the Eight of Swords. You're still puzzled, but you are definitely connecting within yourself and trying to get the truth out of this, get some understanding. Let's clarify. Okay, we have two cards jumping. Okay, yes. Three of Swords. Sorry, Four of Swords again. Well, the Four of Swords actually follows the Three of Swords. So, obviously you have gone through heartbreak, because for the Sea Serpent to come up as your energy, you're healing. You're healing from these emotional wounds. And yes, the Four of Swords is typically another healing card. And I feel it's in connection with healing, specifically the fact that you do not want anymore to overgive to others if you don't have a return, because you know, the Two of Pentacles is an energy of juggling a lot, and you know, having a lot in your plate and trying to balance it all. So I feel like you have possibly experienced many situations in your love life specifically where you felt like you did all you could, and that was never enough for the other person. So clearly you have decided that that's not anymore going to happen to you. And you're healing this part of you that was trying to sort of demonstrate to others in love that you were worthy because you were able to do this, that, and more. But you're actually understanding that that's not really the reason why these people didn't show up to you in the way you needed. I think you're understanding this because you're healing this type of attitude where it nearly felt like you always had to do more and more in order to make others understand how valuable you were. And this could be a wound that comes from your childhood, even like you might have been often, I don't know, maybe expectations when you were always high from your parents in terms of being good and being, you know, doing the right thing or whatever the case, and you have kept this wound and you're now healing this wound through this journey of love that you have gone on. You know, like in a way, these wounds that you have experienced in your emotional life, I feel like they are, and the people that you met, they've all led you to this sort of healing where you have understood that you do not need to demonstrate to the others your worth and value in any way. So that's what I think you're understanding. And I also have the Ace of Cups clarifying this Two of Pentacles reverse as well as with the Four of Swords. Yeah, you're loving up on yourself. You are learning to, I feel like you're learning to really understand how good you are just as you are, not even doing anything. This person in this picture is just looking at their cup full that's outpouring water, which is emotions. So you're just really as rich as a person emotionally as it can be, and there is nothing else you need to demonstrate to anyone. So that's one thing. I feel you're already doing this, but we'll see now how your future spouse comes in. But I want to finish this because I think it's very important. I mean, this is for guidance, really. My readings are supposed to be for guidance for people, and so my intention is to help you the best that I can in order to overcome whatever issue you are currently experiencing. Clarifying the High Priestess, you have the Two of Swords and the Lovers. Yeah, again, you are trying to understand where is your partner. You're very puzzled because the Two of Swords release an energy of like, which is the direction? Do I go left or right? What kind of choices do I need to make in order to reach my goal? Like, because you kind of are, I think you're asking yourself with this High Priestess the truth about even yourself and what you have done so far. Because you're asking yourself as well, in which way am I guiding myself in the choice of people in a way that is actually leading me to the person that is the best for me, the one that is for me, that is good for me. So I feel like I feel that you are really wanting to understand how to make good decisions for yourself in order to not end up again in this unsatisfactory situation. but end up with a proper partnership that really is a strong bond that is lasting, you know, and where you both choose each other every day. So you're deep in your thoughts about your choices in life, and step by step, and what you are you know, what you when you have in front of you, let's say, a new person, how you, for example, evaluate this person. What kind of choices have you made in the past? Have you been too quick to jump in, or have you been, I don't know, too indecisive? Whichever is for you the situation, whichever is the problem that you found yourself always in. Or maybe did you overlook the red flags? Did you fall in love with the potential of the person rather than their truth? So that's what I'm seeing, you really questioning yourself about. I mean, the energy of the High Priestess came out 3 times in this spread, because I see it here, as well as the truth card for me is always about the High Priestess energy. So let's clarify the King of Cups, and then I'll move on to the Cosmic Egg and your future spouse. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Now, it came in reverse, so you're definitely healing from the heartbreak. In this particular picture, there is a feather, there is a bottle of ink that's been spilled, and there is a journal. It may be good, maybe Spirit wants you to journal about your pain, to let it out. Maybe Spirit wants you to write a letter to the people that hurt you and burn it in order to free yourself from those connections finally, and kind of let this pain go. Yeah, I feel like these 2 type of actions could help you to release this pain, but you are already healing. I see, because this is in reverse, so you are already on this journey. Now, where does your future spouse comes in? How does Cosmic Egg? First of all, already from this picture, what I'm understanding is that your future spouse will definitely see your value and see what you bring. Like, they will protect you as the most valuable person that they've ever had. They will be absolutely not letting go of you, not they won't be they will be very watchful, I feel, in terms of making sure you're not going to be taken by anybody else, especially during the dating stage. I feel like your future spouse is going to make sure that nobody else has their eyes on you, or if they do have their eyes on you, that nobody else takes you from them. So that's what I'm feeling, first of all. By the way, you're both very spiritual people, as I said since the beginning. These are the most spiritual cards in this deck. This is the spirit symbol. So you match and align in your energy of, the High Priestess that I see here. The spiritual side of you is very strong in you both. But let me see more about this. So this Cosmic Egg spirit speaks about the fact that when we are, this is the last card actually of this deck, the spirit deck. So it's a card of completion, really. And what does that mean practically? It means that when you will meet your future spouse, it will feel like you have completed this inner journey of healing that was necessary for your soul growth. And you will feel a sense of harmony. And before you felt like, I'll never get there. So right now, that's probably what you're thinking. I'll never get there. But this card is here, and it means that, you know, this is when you are actually getting there. This is symbolizing you completing and getting to the point of actually coming into union. I'll read you this card at the end, but I want to now clarify more in specific details how your future spouse is going to help you through this, through your challenge. So let me clarify with Tarot. How will your future spouse help you? And I'm going to clarify on top of each row of cards so we can see exactly what the message is there. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Clarifying this row. It came in reverse. So, your future spouse will come with an offer, a concrete offer. And I feel like this is in reverse because you may doubt. I saw at the bottom of the deck you have the Four of Cups here. I feel like you will doubt this person when they come in. You will doubt their offer. You will be watchful of yourself. You will be probably a little bit suspicious because of your past experiences. So I feel like it's gonna be sort of a slow burner type of beginning between you two, because you have this energy of, I'm not sure if I can receive this, if I can accept this love, that's this offer of love that is being offered right here. I want to make sure that I really ponder my choices this time around. So I really feel like you're going to be more watchful than ever, compared to maybe past situations where you might have been quicker and you're now like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. sorry but not sorry, you know, that kind of way. Let me see now, clarify this row here. How is your future spouse going to help you with your challenge? Knight of Wands reverse. At the bottom we have the Two of Pentacles reverse. I want to clarify get another clarifier on the Knight of Wands. Please clarify the Knight of Wands. Oh, the Ten of Cups jumped and then locked back in. Yes. So I'm telling you, you were wondering, you know, you were challenged by the way forward. You didn't know, where is my King of Pentacles? And how you will know, how your future spouse is going to help you to know, is by showing you that they're not coming just for passion. It's in reverse. They're not just wanting to have a quickie with you. Sorry, but that's just the way this is coming through for me. They don't want to just, you know, nail it down and go, like maybe other people did in the past with you. They are going to show you that they want more and that they want to build big. So that's the kind of energy here. And with the Two of Pentacles reversed, they're not going to treat you as an option. Like, you're not going to be in that situation where this person will keep you as an option between the bouquet of flowers that they can pick from, you know? It's not like that. This is going to be more like, well, I actually don't look for other options because I already see with you a future, a happy future together. So that's how you will know. You will know because they will not leave the door open to other opportunities. Simply as that. They will just go ahead and take the leap towards you towards building with you in a pretty decisive manner. Let me clarify this. High Priestess, Eight of Swords. How is your future spouse going to help you with your challenge here? Five of Wands reverse at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. This person is going to make your life easy. So you will come out of your overthinking because they will put in consistent work and they will not bring any drama. So there is not going to be a roller coaster of emotions in which you are carried on. This person is going to be there for you night and day, building, working at the relationship, asking you, what do you need? So that's the type of behavior that's going to put you out of your head once and for all. You're not going to have to ask yourself anymore, what is it that I'm missing? What is it that I cannot understand? So let me see this row here. How will your future spouse help you with these challenges? Wow. I mean, the Queen of Cups. By matching your energy. Queen and King of Cups. I give my love to you, you give it back to me. It's reciprocal. I understand you, you understand me. I want to offer you my full availability emotionally. I'm going to be expressive. This person is actually going to talk to you about their love for you, their emotions for you. So it's going to be very clear. This is not somebody that will hold back their love. Let me see the bottom of the deck. The World. This person is going to be the one that close up for you that cycle where people were incapable of feeling emotions or expressing emotions, or being closed off for a reason or another. This person is actually going to speak clearly about their feelings. So I love this for you. This person is just as loving as you are. So you're gonna match really well. Everybody giving their cup of love to the other, That's what's gonna happen between you two. And the seahorses are partners for life. The doves are partners for life. I'm looking at the symbology here in these cards, and I see a lot of partnership for life here happening, like real partners for life. So you're closing with as I said, with your future spouse coming in your life. You will close this cycle of being an option for people, feeling like you're not worth enough or worthy enough of love, that kind of cycle. Yeah, you're gonna close this up once and for all. Let's see this row. The Magician. At the bottom of the deck, Judgment. Look at this energy, my gosh. And the Lovers, which is what, by the way, the card that was here. So, yeah, I mean, pile one, this energy is very powerful. I think, I really wish you understand the power of these three cards that came out. This person is already wishing for you as much as you're wishing for them. they want a new life where they have their lover just as much as you do. They're looking for you. And, you know, when this is going to take place, and it's going to take place because the Magician is about manifestation. So when this will take place, you will not even have to think anymore about what kind of choices I have to make. Like, things will just unfold rapidly, I would say. There's this energy of the judgment, of renewal of life, of basically it's like feeling uplifted, you know, because of this renewal of life. So your future spouse is going to bring you to literally another level of awareness, spiritual even. Yeah, and you two are going to be very satisfied with each other and very happy together. For now it feels nearly impossible. You're blinded here with this blindfold. You know, it feels like you don't know the direction. It feels like you're really lost right now and you're trying to find your way. But I'm here to tell you that it's in the cards. I mean, you have seen me shuffling on camera, so it's coming out. The truth is coming out. So it's here for as much doubts as you can feel. Let me clarify this last row. King of Cups, Three of Swords. How is your future spouse going to help you with this challenge? Six of Cups is reversed. At the bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords reversed. Clarify the Six of Cups reverse. Two cards jumped. Page of Swords reverse. Tower, the Tower. Hold on. I feel that when you will meet your future spouse, you will feel your heart wanting to open. With the Six of Cups, you will have some recognition of them as somebody that you feel comfortable with, and therefore you will want to open up your heart again. But I feel because it's in reverse, I feel you will have some doubts about opening up. This will feel unfamiliar to you. The feeling that you will feel with them, it will be unfamiliar, something you don't I think you probably never experienced this kind of feelings as much before, and then this kind of unfamiliarity is going to probably scare you, I feel, a little bit. And I feel like you don't see this coming. You won't see, you will not see this coming, I feel. It will be sudden when this happens, when this occurs, when this meeting your future spouse takes place. I feel like it will occur suddenly. And let me clarify the Seven of Swords. I want to see. The Well in reverse, and at the bottom the Four of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, exactly, you will feel like you want to open up, as I said. The Four of Pentacles is in reverse, but you will be a little bit suspicious. You will still be guarded, I feel, because for you it's hard to believe that something so good is at your door. The Well is about abundance, fruition, you know, prosperity ahead of you and your wishes coming true. And I feel like there's gonna be a lot of doubt because of the fact that you are healing from your you're still healing your heart, I feel. I just want to consult as well another the tea leaves, just to see what wants to come out. So yeah, I'm gonna consult now the tea leaves. I'm just actually thinking, well, I'm going to clear it out a bit here. All right, let's have a look at the tea leaves. Okay, let's see what messages do the tea leaves have for you right now. Okay, let's see what is there. News is on the way. Bird flying. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Stepping into a new experience. Well, family wishes come true. Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Mountain road, you are on the road to success. Then we have June and success. Okay, so pile one, you can definitely see for yourself that you are on a road to success in regards to your wishes of creating a family, because it's written here, and that you are leaving behind a lover or a friend, I think it's specifically a lover that disappointed you, or it could be multiple lovers. So you're stepping into something new, and there are news on the way. So you're going to receive a message, or you're going to start communicating with your future spouse. You're going to have success. Now, June could be very relevant month where something relevant in regards to your concern of marriage will take place. So I know now that when I'm recording is July, but still that's a year ahead. That's not a long period of time if you're watching this at the time when I'm recording it, but this is a timeless reading. It's valid all the time. So yes, I see success for you all over this spread. So keep up, don't be discouraged, I feel. I'm gonna pick as well a message from the angels for you. And I feel like by you stepping into new experiences, it may even help meeting your future spouse. So being open and to new experiences, to new things in that you can do in your life or with your life. All right. So what is the message for the people that are watching pile one? And by the way, with this coffee, I feel or tea, depending on what you like. I feel like do comfort yourself with things that make you feel good, Even simple things can definitely make your life better. So do take the time to comfort yourself, especially when you feel challenged. That's for me the message of these dice. But let's see more about the message. This was bouncing 7777 perseverance, change of perspective, reflection, inner strength, wisdom, enlightenment. There is a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know what the right next step is. Yeah, so what the angels here are saying is that all the confusion that you had and all this overthinking that you've been stuck in, trying to figure out the next step, you know, it's actually something that's going to resolve for you, because you are already on the right road, and because the right next step will just show up for you. So not to be too much in your mind, and to rest your mind. This is the advice as well, to rest your mind, give yourself a break in a way, and to change perspective on whatever it has unfolded so far, for as unjust as it was, for as unjust as it felt. Yeah, because you just need to keep going. Perseverance is written here, so just keep going and it will manifest what you're looking for. So that's your message. If you like this reading, please like this video, share this with anyone you think could benefit from watching this reading, and please subscribe to the channel if you would like to support my work. I would really appreciate it. And leave me a comment if this was helpful. I would like to know, and if it brought you anything of value. I mean, thank you so much to anyone who's already shared with me. It really warms up my heart anytime I read your very lovely comments. Thank you so much, and have a really good day. Bye bye. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. So you may have these placements in your birth chart: Libra, Virgo, Capricorn, or Scorpio. You may love basking in the sunshine. You may be a very sunny person, very warm and happy person. You may have these initials in your name, or second name, or last name. But let's see now. I'm going to take first 2 cards from the animal spirits to represent you and your future spouse. Okay, 2 came out for you, zebra and rabbit. And let's see your future spouse, the turtle. Okay, so first of all, with the zebra card, this actually resonates a lot with the sun dice, because one of the descriptors for the zebra is their enthusiasm for life. So there is definitely this brightness that comes from you. You are extremely creative, somebody eccentric, much of a visionary, and people are delighted to be in your company. Your company is delightful. You're young at heart, no matter what your age. You're well cultured. You love to travel. You have an undenying curiosity about life. So you are this precious gem that is represented by this rainbow triangle here. And so now with the rabbit, I feel like the rabbit represents more of your shadow side. I feel like the zebra is kind of your best side, and the rabbit is probably a little bit more of your shadow side, because the rabbit is a very different energy, and they both just jumped out for you. So it means that you have this other side of you that is kind of afraid, very alert, of dangers. I wonder if you've had experiences that have made you, forged you that way, you know, that have made you become more watchful and careful about everything. For sure, anyway, the positive of the rabbit is that you're very sensitive, you're a good problem solver, and you're a very good listener. So I would probably think you're a very good friend, you know, a person that understands others really well. But yeah, but I see like this side that is more delicate of you, that we'll figure out now what are your challenges, and we'll go deeper. I will talk about your future spouse later when we see when she jumps in the picture. But let's see now what are your main challenges. Okay, so what are the main challenges in the life of the people that picked pile 2? This wants to come out. Love. Let's see. By the way, you could have also fire in your chart with this zebra card, as well as a lot of earth that we already saw through the Capricorn Virgo. What are the main challenges for pile 2? Message. Let me get one more. Lovers. Okay. I'm gonna put it beside here. Okay, let's have a look with Tarot about your main challenges in love. Clearly that's... Actually, before Tarot, I want to consult also this oracle cards. What is the main challenge for pile 2? Purpose. Okay, let's see now with Tarot. Oh, hold on. I actually... Oh. The Empress, the Magician, the King of Wands. I didn't finish to shuffle, so I'm wondering if I should keep this. I'll keep a note in my mind about this, okay? And then I will shuffle again if they want to come out, because I wasn't finished really. I want to make sure that I get, you know, a proper spread. So what are the main challenges for pile 2? So we have the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Swords reverse, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Wands reverse, the Nine of Cups reverse, at the bottom of the deck the Four of Swords reverse. Okay, so pile 2. I feel like one of the things that has been very challenging for you is clearly in regards to your love life, and specifically a problem in communication with whomever you related to as a lover in your previous connections. So I feel like either somebody lied to you in the past, or there was some form of not very clear communication. Something wasn't spoken, the truth didn't come out somehow, and it made you feel very upset. I see this Queen of Wands reverse. Made you feel as well very insecure. And I feel you dealt with a person that you look at as if they are very selfish. I feel like you see whomever it is that did this to you, you see this person as very selfish, just looking after their own happiness, disregarding your own happiness. And I feel like you were seeking to understand what actually was the truth about this situation, but you didn't get an answer to your questions. So this situation that you have experienced in love has left you really puzzled, and you are asking yourself, what is the purpose of all of this? Why is this happening in my life? Let me clarify with Tarot again. Clarify the Eight of Wands. You definitely wanted the movement forward in this connection, in this past connection that you had. But that didn't happen. And it made you feel extremely annoyed, upset, disappointed. You kind of asked yourself, what was that all about? This situation, what was it about? Like, why did it evolve in such a confusing direction? There was clearly a problem of communication between you two. Definitely. Some form of misunderstanding, but possibly due to the selfishness of the person that you were dealing with, most likely. So we have the Wheel of Fortune reverse, the Nine of Cups reverse, and the Ace of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Swords reverse. Yeah, you're very pissed off, if I can say so, but with this person that was your probably your past lover we're talking about. And with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, you basically felt like this situation could have gone on maybe for a long time, sort of aimlessly. It felt like there was no purpose for this connection. Like you basically felt like you were going on these cycles with this person aimlessly, like if and nothing ever changed. So you were like, what's the point of this? Nothing is moving forward. It makes me feel dissatisfied. So I'm just gonna be on my own and love up on myself rather. That's what you thought to yourself. Clarify the Ace of Swords reverse. Yeah, I might as well just enjoy my own company for now and nurture myself. That's what you thought. Now we have the Magician reverse and the Ten of Swords. By the way, with those cards that came, just jumped out initially when I wasn't shuffling yet fully, it was the Empress, the Magician, and the King of Wands. This could have been, for only some of you, potentially a situation where you either were promised engagement and never though got married, or could for some of you being a situation where you were married but you got cheated on. Take it as it resonates. From those cards that I saw jumping at the beginning, these are the two scenarios that I'm getting. Well, the two scenarios, and then the third scenario is more general for everyone, where there was just some misunderstanding with somebody that was selfish. But so take this story as your main, and then those two are more specific only for some of you. Okay, so Ace of Swords, yeah, reverse, Magician reverse, Ten of Swords reverse. At the bottom, the Eight of Pentacles reverse. I feel like basically this connection wasn't moving forward, and you just felt like you were going on and on with this person, literally without having some form of end goal that you two were agreeing upon. So you were trying to end this, I feel. You were definitely trying to end this. And it probably did end, but it might have ended without a clear communication between you two, because I see this Ten of Swords is reversed, which kind of makes me feel like there was an ending, but it was more like as if you two just faded off in the connection without a clear explanation. This could occur, for example, when people ghost other people. So you may have received ghosting by this person. All of a sudden they disappeared with no explanation whatsoever. And you were like, what was the meaning of this situation? You were really puzzled. Let me see the Page of Swords, clarify. Tower reverse. And at the bottom, Knight of Wands. Yeah, like you sort of all of a sudden realized you were on your own. It wasn't like a tower where this other person would tell you, well, we are done, It wasn't like that. It was like a tower reverse. It was like a sudden change, but kind of, you need to read between the lines that this is not anymore going on. And so you really were like trying to understand, you were inquiring in a way, like you were asking yourself, like, what, when did this happen? When did we just faded away as being lovers, being together, being a couple, whatever that was for you? And you practically had to just move on from this yourself. At that point, there was nothing left to do. I also feel like with this Knight of Wands, this person was totally unreliable, very flighty. They were just like not putting in any work. They were just in for the fun of it, I suppose. It looked like as if it was love, but actually this person was in for the passion with the Queen of Wands and this Knight of Wands. This person was more in for the passion, because you are a passionate person, and that's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with being a passionate person. The only thing that obviously goes wrong is when people take advantage of your passionate side and sunny predisposition, and they just use it for their own, for charging their own energy. You know what I mean? So that's what I feel like happened here. Death reverse and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, this person never offered you to evolve into a proper commitment. At the bottom, yeah, the Four of Wands reverse, exactly. This person just never took this relationship properly in a serious manner. Clarify this Nine of Cups, clarified by the Temperance. 9 of Cups reverse. Seven of Swords at the bottom, yes. This person was cheating, lying, stealing energy. So you had to rebalance yourself. You had to really start looking after yourself and move on from this shady energy that was making you feel very unhappy. This very selfish person I can see here. Clarify the Four of Swords reverse. We'll see now how your future spouse enters in the picture and how will your future spouse help you with your challenge. Ace of Pentacles. There is definitely a new beginning for you. You have been feeling very restless because of this situation. But I see a new bright day. Look at the resonance with the sun. And the sun shining here in this picture. There is a bright new dawn for you ahead of you. I can already tell by the tarot that's coming out. Let's see the bottom. King of Swords reverse. Yeah, your person is going, this is them. They're going to pay their karma. They're going to see you into a new journey with a new person, which is your future spouse. And they're going to be very disappointed with themselves for what they did. Because the energy you carry is extremely good. And so this person, by being shady, has missed out on an opportunity with you. Anyway, let's not indulge into this person, but let's move on to your person, your future spouse. Okay, so your future spouse is represented by the turtle spirit, which is an amazing spirit card, because the turtle is grounded, trusting, trustworthy, an ancient soul, and it's connected to the earth and the water simultaneously, which basically means that not only this person is grounded, but is also very emotional. So the turtle spirit, so your future spouse, is peaceful, adventurous, and productive. So you have kind of the best of both worlds, because this person is just as adventurous as you, like with the zebra, but is also very reliable as a person, very responsible, productive, peaceful. So it's not going to stir up drama and all this turmoil that you have experienced in probably the last relationship or connection that you had. And so yes, also your future spouse could specifically be a writer, anyway, a great storyteller, and you're going to be amazed at their the way they talk, the way they tell a story or tell about their own story, their own life story. So let's see how your future spouse is going to help you now with your challenge in matters of love, clearly, from these cards. So let's see how your future spouse will help you. I'm going to clarify each of these rows of cards. All right. Four of Pentacles reverse. So with their actions, with their reliability, with the fact that this person is extremely connected to earth, they're going to, with their grounded nature, they're going to allow you to open up to them, trusting them. You're going to come out of this sense of I have to be in alert because I have experienced deceit and unclarity, non-truth, not truthful people, so not trustworthy. So they're going to help you open up. Let's see what else. How are they going to help you? And it may be a slow process because pentacles are about slow energy, but yet the opening is actually happening. It's gonna be slow, but this person is gonna be very steady in their efforts towards you, and so This steady approach is going to allow you to feel comfortable in opening up. Justice, look at this. This person is going to bring back the karmic balance in your life. If you were made wrong by somebody else in the past, this time around you're made right. You're treated right by your future spouse in a fair manner. So they are coming in to rebalance the scale of justice for you. That's clearly like a karmic situation here that you went through before, and good karma is coming to you now, next, with your future spouse. Clarifying this row here with the Page of Swords, the Tower reverse, and the Knight of Wands. You have the Three of Cups, it's in reverse. At the bottom we have the Seven of Pentacles. So what I see here is that because you were left puzzled about figuring out what went wrong with the previous person, after you had so much fun together, so much passion, you are now with your future spouse. You will be for example, you will not be immediately, let's say, overdoing it in terms of being immediately like let's say super fun, super, not because they're not fun, that's not the reason. The reason is that you went through this tower, this moment of completely like not knowing where this tower came from, because you were having fun and you were having passion with this previous person that was not trustworthy, and now you want to see how trustworthy is this person, which is your future spouse. So you're going to put them to the test, and that's fair, you know. But your future spouse will take the time to invest in you, and therefore this energy of the Three of Cups, eventually, from being in reverse, with you being a little bit more careful of how much fun you're having with your future spouse, is going to actually turn upright, because the energy of the Three of Cups is here, which means you're going to have a lot of fun together. But this is going to be in time. It's going to require time for you to open up again, you know, before being 100% spontaneous, 100% sunny and available, and, you know, giving it all, and, you know, like, you're going to test them, because that didn't pay off in the past. You were just, you know, kind of easygoing in a way, but I'm not saying it to criticize you. It's just, you know, you were really believing that there was something there between you and this other person, and so you went for it, full blast, as the zebra would do, you know, like, the zebra is enthusiastic. It's not somebody that would hold back just for the sake of it, or, you know, the zebra wants to experience, wants to jump into the, you know, into the occasions that when it comes, when it rises up, right? So this beautiful sunny predisposition does not have to change, but of course you now are more watchful about what is coming to you, and you will give yourself time to evaluate what your future spouse is planting towards you. What kind of seeds are they planting? How much are they actually investing into you before you actually give all your fun and energy to them? That's fair. So that's what I'm seeing here for that. Let's see now this row. With the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, both reverse. You got left so disappointed. So I have Page of Pentacles and Temperance. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. I see your future spouse offering you something very concrete. As you can see, all the energy that's coming through from your future spouse, with the exception of the Major Arcana, it's all Pentacles. So this person is offering you the grounded energy we were talking about It's all about demonstrating you concrete gestures and actions that are put in a long time, along a span of time. So what I see them doing is a lot of consistency in pursuing you in order to make to allow you to open up to them. So clarify this Page of Pentacles. Oh, hold on. 2 cards want to come. Okay, let's see what they are. Oh, actually more. Okay, I have a 4 of Cups reverse, the Hangman reverse, and the King of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so your future spouse, because I feel of your watchful attitude at that point in time, and kind of a little bit overwhelmed and worried, will feel a little bit insecure about if you're going to accept their offer with these pentacles. Because we also have the 4 of Cups, which came in reverse, which means you are actually going to start being more open to receiving love with this 4 of Cups reverse. And you're going to start to relax as you get to know your future spouse, I feel. But the fact that this is taking time will make your future spouse feel like, am I worthy enough for this person? Why aren't they opening up quicker? So that's the kind of question I see your future spouse asking themselves. Now, with this reading, of course, you can always shift your energy. This is the sort of picture of what it would occur as you stand in the current energies that you're within. Of course, you can always shift your energy, and this reading would change then, if you know what I mean. So this is what I see anyway, because you have been very upset previously, and therefore now you are really pondering anything that's been offered to you. You see how this lady here is watching this pentacle that has been offered and looking at it. Is this good? Is this good enough for me? 4 of Cups in reverse. You're actually opening up, but it takes time. Pentacles, along the lowest energy, so it's taking you time to open up emotionally again. But you want to. I feel like your future spouse will make you want to come out of this hangman position where you're pausing the connection and kind of go a little bit faster. So this person will actually demonstrate you consistency, and you will feel like you want to get unstuck and you want to move forward with this person. Temperance reverse came to, was this? Oh yeah, this was the bottom of the deck. With the temperance in reverse, you're still healing. I feel your heart is still not fully healed when you're meeting your future spouse. Let me clarify here. This temperance, yeah, 9 of Pentacles reverse. So the 9 of Pentacles reverse indicates that you are not also fully satisfied about your own personal achievements. You're not yet where you want to be in terms of your own personal achievements. So I feel like you are working on that too. Yeah, 4 of Wands reverse. And the 4 of Wands energy is here. So there is the potential, of course, for this relationship, which we're talking about your future spouse. But why is in reverse? The reason is that the healing is still going on. Is not completed. So what your future spouse will help you with is the fact that you felt so betrayed that you see temperance is coming out twice. That you really need time for yourself to rebalance yourself, first of all, in your heart space, before you can actually feel grounded within your own energy in order to be able to enter this marriage. So there is definitely here an indication of inner work that you are currently doing, and that will definitely help to unlock the whole potential of the marriage with you. So definitely keep on working on yourself as you are after this very difficult betrayal that you've experienced, because these are scars, these are wounds, and you know, I completely understand how how hard it is. And as you heal, you will be able to actually allow in the energy that wants to come in, which is your spouse. Your spouse is in your spread. As you can see, the King of Pentacles came up. The King of Pentacles is the husband card, and if you're a man watching, the wife card. So, you know, really take your time to heal, because the quicker you let go of the past pain, the quicker your future spouse will be able to come in and not feel insecure about offering you what they want to offer. Let me clarify this last row. The Wheel of Fortune, that's beautiful. At the bottom, 5 of Cups. You see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the sense of loss that you're still crying about because of the pain that has occurred. You feel like, why did this have to happen to me? Why am I being punished here? Is the universe wanting to punish me? But actually, as you will heal from this and turn your back, these 2 cups are here. This is the 2 of Cups, the connection that is waiting for you once you have finished with mourning your past disappointment. And the Wheel of Fortune is here to indicate that you're going to have something really positive coming ahead of you as your destiny. So, when the wheel comes in a reading, when the Wheel of Fortune comes in a reading, it means there is something that's going to change in an extremely positive direction in your life. And because we're talking about your challenge in matters of love, this is exactly the sunny, bright, new opportunity, Pentacles again, the Pentacle that we saw all through your spread, you see? The King of Pentacles is offering the Pentacle to you, and you're evaluating this Pentacle. The King of Pentacles is investing more Pentacles, more time, more energy, more work into you, and letting you open up from holding on to your own self for dear life. And it's, you know, this is and this new offer is coming and is been offered, and you're going to accept it because it's good for you. And you know, the fact that the 4 of Swords is in reverse, it means that you still have healing to be carried out in order to reach a point of coming to terms with what happened, letting it all go, and forgive it. Like, let it go with the forgiveness that is for yourself. You're not really forgiving the person that hurt you. This 7 of Swords type of person, this selfish behavior, selfish individual. You're not forgiving them specifically. You are forgiving the situation that occurred to you. This was a karmic lesson. But karma is coming back. Justice, Wheel of Fortune. Karma is turning in your favor now. So, once you're ready with this, you know, inner journey of healing, this offer will come, and you will turn your back from the pain of the past and discover this love that wants to come in your life, the love of your life, your future spouse. So there is a lot of positive things ahead of you that I can tell. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is getting you some tea leaves cards to see more about what's coming. Okay, so let's see for pile 2. I'm gonna just quickly shuffle these tea leaves so we can get the most accurate messages for you. Okay, let me shuffle the other part. This is a very big deck. Oh, and it tends to slide a lot. Right. So let's see. Whoa, I think this one wants to come out February. Okay, let's see what are the other messages for you. Okay, so Claw, be careful, do not take risks. Okay, so the rabbit spirit that you got is kind of confirming that you're right in having this attitude of being careful about your next choices, your next actions. You do not want to be taking risks that are not necessary. Next, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Okay, so this shows building a nest. Fun, romance, celebration, party. Okay, so you may meet your person at a party, specifically, or at a celebration. This could be a birthday party, communion, I don't know, a wedding of friends. This could be any sort of celebration. This could be also a national celebration. You will meet them at a fun event where you're socializing, I feel. You will meet your future spouse. And you're going to build this emotionally secure, loving family with them. You're going to build your nest with them. Let me see what else. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So you are definitely protected from the spiritual world. Your spirit guides, your angels. So rest assured that you are protected. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Yeah, this is what we saw earlier. You have experienced a lot of dissatisfaction, but love is coming. So this dissatisfaction is going to turn around for you. You're coming into love with this romance, and you're going to celebrate this romance and going to form a secure, emotionally secure family with your future spouse. And February is a significant month within your connection with your future spouse. So February is not far away from when I'm recording. Now it's July, so this could actually pan out pretty quickly, considering we're in July. Right, let me now get you a final angel card as an advice. Okay. What is the best advice for pile 2? What do they need to hear right now? $2002, the void, longing, technology, ambition, genius, forward thinking, stress, and depression. You have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make. So chill out, have fun, and open up. Go outside. So your suggestion is to go out, have fun, chill out with friends, new friends, the new friends that want to come in your life, including your future spouse, clearly, and open up. Is about leaving behind the stress and depression that has been pulling you down, and is about having forward thinking, embracing all your ambitions, all that interests you, to put it into action, because you have more control over your life than you currently realize. So I hope this was helpful. If you like this reading, please like the video. Subscribe to my channel to support my work. I really appreciate anyone who does that. And leave me a comment. I'd love to know if this resonated with you. It's always helpful for me as a reader to get an understanding of if the energy that I'm reading is resonating. And also please share this with anyone you think could benefit from watching it, because my intention is to reach the people that this message needs to go to. Thank you very much for watching, and have a bright day. Bye bye. Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. So this could be one of your initials in your name, second name or surname. FBORZDEJI. This could be part of your birth chart. You could have Taurus, Leo, Gemini, and Aries in your in relevant placements in your chart. And there is your crystal, and you have the bicycle. You probably are somebody that likes sports. I would say you're probably somebody active. You may like specifically going on a bicycle a lot, bike riding, but of course just for some of you this is specific. Let's get now, I'm gonna get first one animal spirit for you and one for your future spouse. Okay, for you I get the owl, and for your future spouse, the lamb. Okay. Before I start talk about you and your future spouse, I'm gonna first select some oracle cards to see what is that is most challenging to you at this moment, or in general in your life. So what is that group 3 finds most challenging in their life? Finding and reconciliation. Okay, I'm gonna get also another card here, or maybe a couple of cards. We'll see what comes out. What is the challenge? Coffin. I saw the change card, I'll keep it in mind, but it didn't come out. Just coffin. Let's see what else. Sudden wealth. And at the bottom, unexpected income. Okay, I'm gonna take them 3 because there is something here. And I'm going to get another oracle card from this, and then I'm going to get tarot spread, and then I'll start talking about it all. Okay, forgiveness and balance. Okay, I actually feel like finding balance. I'm going to put these two beside each other, and reconciliation with forgiveness, because I feel like they're connected. Let me see. Okay, so what is a major challenge for pile 3? Seven of Pentacles, King of Wands reverse, Three of Cups reverse. I'm gonna put it here. King of Cups reverse, High Priestess reverse, Four of Wands reverse. They all came together. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Okay, for you, group 3, I find there are two main challenges in your life. One challenge has to do with matters of finances, because I feel that you've been investing a lot of your time and energy into something that you haven't yet seen the fruits of. There is something that you are working on and you're not seeing yet the results, and you're asking yourself, when is it the time when I'm going to finally start celebrating reaping the rewards of my hard work? When is it that it's going to be my time for celebrating a victory and success, especially when it comes to your finances, and especially when it comes to the achievement of your own personal goals and ambitions? With this King of Wands in reverse, you feel very frustrated about the fact that you haven't yet achieved what you set your mind to. I also see another challenge, which is in matters of love, because there has been something that took place that in matters of love that made you feel very resentful, and this is kind of blocking the flow of love into your life, and it's turning you into a person that looks at love, let's say, in a more cynical way, okay, compared to what you naturally would do. Because before this negative experience or experiences in love took place, you were a person that really sort of gives a lot in love, is capable to give a lot in love, and from your heart. You're a very heart-centered type of person. And yet, when this occurred, when this grief in love occurred, you kind of held on to these feelings of frustration, resentment, and pain. Let me clarify. Also, I feel that the challenge is to bring transformation in your financial matter, and yet I see a change happening already in these cards, telling you that there is going to be sudden wealth and an unexpected income coming for you. I feel like all this hard work that you've put in, I feel like it's going to turn, but we'll see at the end. At the end, I'm going to give you, towards the end, I'm going to give you some sort of tea leaves to see what the tea leaves want to tell us about what's coming for you. Okay, so we'll have a look at that too later, but first of all, we're now looking at your challenges. Then we're going to look at how your future spouse is going to help you with your challenges, and then we're going to have a look at what's coming ahead and advice from the angels. So let's clarify. With this Emperor, the challenge is wanting everything to go the way you want it to go at the time you want it to go. So having too much control, wanting to have too much control over how things pan out in your life. So not letting again this flow of life to just take its own course. Sometimes, you know, I mean, there is a lot of things that we can do, and there are in our, you know, in our power to do. But then there are things that need to align for us to be able to finally reap the rewards. So let's say, for example, you prepare yourself and you do your degree, and you know, you do everything you could do to get the qualification you needed for the job that you needed. But then, of course, the job opportunity that is for you has to align. For example, somebody will need to leave that job for that place in that specific position to be available to you. So this is what is called the divine timing and the alignment. It will occur when things will be available at the time that they come up. So I see you working really hard at creating your opportunities for your future, but then it's, you have to also let the universe work its way through in order to partner with you in the co-creation of this life that you are putting so much effort into. So let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, exactly, like you are waiting for this opportunity to be given to you, and you're nearly there. You're nearly there at the very close to getting this opportunity, and you're asking yourself, when is it coming for me, this opportunity? Ace of Wands, the opportunity is coming, and actually pretty fast, I'm telling you. Just by looking at the cards as they're coming. That was the bottom of the deck. I feel like you will realize that this is going to change suddenly. The sudden wealth. Okay. Look, the Emperor in reverse just jumped out as I clarified the King of Wands reverse. So, sometimes you even feel like you're out of control when it comes to matter of your finances, your career, and you're like, well, I don't like to be out of control. Let me see the bottom of the deck. The King of Wands reverse comes out again. Look at this. You're definitely frustrated, highly frustrated about what is not manifesting for you yet, but I'll see then what happens when your future spouse comes in the picture. But I already can tell you that there are things that are going to be happening for you with these cards coming out here with your challenge. Oh, look, the King of Cups comes out again, this time upright. I like that. And Five of Wands reverse, so that's good. Well, actually, your challenges are about to end, because as you relax more and as you lose the grip of things, and as you let the universe work its magic, you're gonna find, I feel, something, first of all, in your career that's gonna make your heart sing, something that you're gonna be very happy about. But I feel like you're also going to find a carefree partnership, I would say, where you feel there is no drama, or at least you will find situations in life that feel more easygoing, because with the Five of Wands reverse, this means that there is no conflict, either inner or without the outside world. So if you had any conflict with, let's say, co-workers or anybody around you, that's about to end, I feel already. And you're going to be feeling like your emotions can finally, you're taking a breather in your heart space, and your emotions are going to be feeling a bit better. So I feel like the challenge was also fighting either with competitors, people that maybe were competing for the same position as you in career, or else this could be simply like people that were being not kind to you, maybe, I don't know, your peers, the society around you, whatever it is that was causing conflicts. I feel that this is already kind of resolving, I can tell. Let me see this other challenge, a Three of Cups reverse. I feel also that you haven't been able to have free time because you've been so heavily working on your projects that you haven't gone out and had fun in a long time. So your challenge is actually been to have a bit of fun, honestly, for what I can get here. Yeah, Four of Swords. Because you've been so tired after working that you have been just thinking, I just want to rest. I don't have the energy to go partying, to go have fun and to enjoy myself. I just don't have the energy. I just need to rest. You know, these are phases of life that we all go through. Don't worry. You're not alone. Let me clarify this. King of Cups, High Priestess. Five of Swords. There is definitely here a challenge with people. People that have been putting obstacles in front of you, especially when it comes to matters of love or friendship, or you might have like had recently some issues with a group of friends or acquaintances, or you know, or maybe being criticized for something. I feel with this Five of Swords. Maybe about the way you carried yourself in your love life. Maybe somebody criticized you about that. And you definitely got out of balance with this High Priestess reverse. I feel like you got out of balance because of outer interference, people that were creating up a storm in your own life. But with the owl, you know, you actually are somebody very knowledgeable. Like, you actually have your own inner wisdom, and I feel this is spirit through this reading saying you need to follow your own guidance more confidently, I feel, because with this High Priestess in reverse, I'm getting that at some point in time you might have listened too much to what other people had to say, which actually upset you, and it kind of misled you, thinking that what you knew about yourself, within yourself, may be questionable. I'm getting this. So please do not question yourself so much. You have your own inner knowing, and actually the owl spirit talks about somebody that's even clairvoyant. So you may be a clairvoyant, you may be clairaudient, you know, or something. So you have treasures within yourself, as the owl spirit represents you, and you have an abundance within you of feelings, of knowledge, of I see a lot of, actually, you know, a lot of mature cards, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, the Emperor. So you're a very mature person, but you're getting very frustrated with your external environment, as well as with you know, with yourself sometimes as well, I feel. But that's under the influence of other people's judgments, and I think you need to reconcile with yourself and forgive these people for not being like, for being judgmental. I see judgmental people around you. You need to forgive them, not because because they are to be forgiven. It's because you need to let go of this resentment that's boiling up within you when you hear certain people talking about you specifically in a certain way. So that's what I'm getting here. And you need to find your balance. So let me see how your future spouse enters in the picture now. Actually, I haven't clarified this for once. I feel like you are also missing your partner. Like you're missing the sense of I belong to a certain family. Like you're missing your family that you want to create for yourself. I wonder if you're having also issues within your family, because this for once reverse could also mean that you feel unstable altogether. In fact, you have this finding balance cards here, which tells me that you are feeling not stable currently for many different reasons. I can see that it's to do with your finances, career, and with your love life as well as a bit of too much work, not enough fun. I feel overall there is a bit of ungrounded energy that is coming through. Let me see a clarifier for this as well. Ace of Cups, Judgment reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, Three of Wands reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, first of all, there is a message here. Let me tell you that the moment you start loving up on yourself more, you're going to see a new dawn opening up for you, new possibilities, because the Ace of Pentacles is the potential for something new to blossom in your life in a very concrete way. This is to do with pentacles, so material things as well. Because I see that you've been feeling like you've been misjudged. Specifically, it could be from your family as well. You feel like things weren't progressing for you. Things were going too slow in terms of financial matter and career. And you felt like your ships were never coming back home, like that you were never reaping the rewards of your hard work. So this is a repeated message now, because this is clarifying even further. So definitely I see that self-love is very important, and that you are going to anyway get some new opportunities. You have two aces here, okay? So don't be doubtful already, before I even talk about your future spouse, that you have new opportunities coming ahead of you, and very passionate ones and very concrete ones. Okay, let's now have a look at your future spouse. Finally, you're going to say. Okay, so your future spouse is a peaceful person, very patient, and this is somebody that I feel would not say too many words, but be a very good listener. It's somebody wise and gentle. So this person has got their own wisdom, just as you do. So you two align in terms of being wise and mature people. And this person is going to be very honest in the way they guide you. They are going to surprise you with the way they advise you in a gentle, kind way. So this is not somebody pushy or aggressive at all, quite the opposite. So, I really like this very patient energy. I like it. It's important when we're addressing challenges, because we're asking how your future spouse is going to help you with your challenges, by being very patient, by being very a very good listener, by also having this kind of still energy, like everything is fine, very peaceful, very harmonious, very calming energy, I feel. Okay, so I'm gonna now specify through tarot. Look at the Two of Cups, Emperor, how your future spouse is gonna help you with these challenges that we just depicted here. All right, let's clarify. I'm going to clarify each of the row. I know my readings tend to be long, and I mean, some people have not the patience to get through it. But for the ones that do have the patience, I feel you will get the rewards of going through the entire process, because yeah, the messages that just, you know, are very, they come out in their own time for me. So the Page of Wands, look at the wands coming out again. So again, they're going to help you to realize, to feel excited about life again, first of all. So you know, all this stagnancy that you felt with the Seven of Pentacles, they're gonna make you feel like life is exciting once again, and that you want to go out and have fun and explore, and you know that there are, this person is going to advise you by making you understand that there are many possibilities for you, that you're not limited to what you already know. And so this person is going to open up your mind to the new possibilities ahead of you. What else can you explore? That's lovely. Let me see now this second row here, the very frustrated King of Wands reverse. Two of Cups wanted to come out again. So with their love, this person is going to be extremely loving in addressing your frustrations towards your your missed achievements, the achievements you feel like you're not reaching, the goals you feel like you're not reaching. You're like, I made plans, I wrote them down, I set up everything. Why are things not turning out? And this person is going to be extremely loving and patient with you. Yeah, healing your upset heart. You know, you probably felt like nobody would listen to you about your pain, but this person will. So your future spouse is going to make you open up again, even in your heart chakra, because all your upset are going to be listened to, all that your all of your pains. So they're going to be extremely patient in understanding with you. Clarify this row with the King of Cups, Five of Wands, Emperor. The Well, it's in reverse. And the King of Cups. I knew the King of Cups was coming up again. I knew it. Right, so this is the energy actually of your future spouse that came up already before when I clarified. So, through their love, your future spouse is going to make you feel more relaxed about the fact that you do not need to have control over every situation where you felt like, again, people were possibly gossiping about you, talking behind your back, criticizing you, you know, all this drama that you experienced and that you felt you needed to keep a watchful eye on what was going on. Your future spouse is going to soothe it really with their love. All these situations, they're going to really make you feel at peace within your own emotional body once again. So I feel like this person's got a very healing energy, and they're going to show you the prosperity in every single area of your life that is ahead of you. Now, why the Well is in reverse is because you're not going to believe it. You're going to be like, this is too good to be true. This angel just landed in my lap. What's happened? How did this miraculously happen to me? So this is your disbelief, but the energy is here because we have, see, the King of Cups, the Two of Cups. I mean, your future spouse is bringing a whole revolution in your life in terms of helping you, uplifting you literally from the slumber in which you were caught, honestly. Oh, yeah. You felt like you wanted change in your life with this Coffin card. A transformation, you needed something to change. And, oops. your future spouse is definitely going to help you see this change happening. Let me see what else here. Yeah, 3 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Yeah, the tired you. They can't have even time to have fun, right? So let's see. Queen of Pentacles reverse. At the bottom, 5 of Swords. Okay, let me clarify the... Yeah, I'm already getting the message, but let me clarify just one last card to clarify these 2 cards. Just to make sure. Yeah, 7 of Wands. The bottom, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, reverse. Ace of Wands is here again. So what I'm getting here is that your future spouse is going to have to work his way through your heart, because you have your defenses up. You're like doubting that this person actually will want to marry you with this Queen of Pentacles reverse. You're probably kind of thinking to yourself like, I'm not even that much fun. Honestly, I don't mean to offend you in any way, but you may be thinking to yourself, I don't feel in this particular phase of my life I'm not even that much fun. I am more like in a reserved energy, thinking about more like my sleep time than anything else. So how does this person even look at me with the eyes of I want to marry you? Like, is this for real? And I feel this all stems from this very big disappointment that occurred in your life. Lots of situations that left you really like... The Five of Swords comes out again, as you can see. Left you feeling like you had lost at life. You were sort of like feeling defeated at life. Like nearly I can't get up from the ground anymore because I just feel like too much betrayal, too much upset has been in my life. So your future spouse is going to have to work very hard to lower your barriers. I feel your defensive barriers, because you know at the beginning you probably don't know them that well, and you're kind of thinking it's too good to be true. Let me see what else. How are they going to help you? Page of Cups, by being very tender, very, very loving, extremely patient with you again, and making you understand that they're offering like an innocent love, like a genuine love. So by offering you genuine love, they're going to make you reconnect with your own heart chakra and overcome this sense that you can't even sort of trust yourself in your love choices, because I think that's what the criticism other people were putting on you. They were saying, oh, you aren't even able to properly select a partner or something like that. I feel with this, some people, not everybody, but some people were kind of being very critical with you. What else? Let's see. Temperance reverse, clarifying this row. Yeah, you felt very unstable, destabilized. But let me see, clarify again. Temperance reverse, 3 of Wands, now upright. At the bottom, 6 of Cups reverse. So this situation whereby things weren't progressing and moving forward with the Three of Wands reverse. So once your future spouse comes into your life, you will feel like you've actually now getting, the ships are coming to your harbor back. You know, the hopes you had for projects for things to turn in your favor, basically. You're seeing this coming to you. It's like you're waiting for this arrival of positive things, which are arriving. In fact, we have this Six of Cups. It's in reverse. This is the soulmate card, showing how much you two will actually not only be lovers, but also friends. Like having a very trustworthy bond between each other. Feeling very comfortable with each other, as if you were family already. Yet it's in reverse because I feel like there is sort of an inability to believe that this is happening to you. With this Temperance reverse, I feel your healing is not completed yet. So your heart somehow doubts this to be reality, to become reality. But I think you will overcome this. Yeah, Four of Cups reverse. Because you'll notice that this person is giving to you as much as you're giving to them. And so you will actually be able to open up and receive this love instead of refusing it. And you will be able to make a choice with this Two of Pentacles reverse without hesitation. There's also Two of Wands reverse and Justice. So a choice to be together. So yeah, I think it's going to be very positive for you. When your future spouse enters your life, I see you healing a lot, especially in your heart chakra, because you have had to endure such criticism from outside, both I feel on financial matter as well as your is in love matter, that you kind of felt very frustrated with yourself and with all the opinions that you were receiving from others, and which were putting you off balance completely. So yeah, that's for that. Now let's have a look at what else we can get about what's coming up with the tea leaves. And as I clear these cards, I feel like the bicycle is also probably a suggestion from Spirit, that if you have not taken the time to look after yourself, for example, by engaging in some form of movement, you know, something that makes your energy flow in your body, you know, I feel this is also a suggestion from Spirit to do so, to take the time for yourself, to go on, to go and explore a little bit of physical movement, because it always kind of refreshes your energy flow. You know, it always works for me, for example, that if I feel stressed, about anything at all, if I take a walk or if I go for a run or if I do any form of exercise or dancing, that generally gives me like a boost of energy. It literally makes me feel better, and that's scientifically proven, actually, you know. The moving your muscles actually produces a lot of positive, good hormones in your body, which boost your mood. So it's important to do that too. In fact, after this reading, I'm gonna go for a run and some movement. Let's see. Okay, so what is, okay, this one is sticking to me. I feel like there is something here. Hold on, I'll pull them up first, and then we will I feel like this wants to come. All right, let's see what else. What else is which one? Two wants to come for the timing. Let's see what else. Okay, more, just this one. Okay, let's see what's coming up. Let's have a look. Scales, keep your life in balance. You had the balance card, so I feel like with this message is about balancing, for example, fun with work and fun, or balancing time for rest and time for exercise. Literally is about balancing, I don't know, your diet. So, you know, doing things that make you feel like you're not just aiming all of your energies in one direction and then you get burned out. That's what I feel. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. Hidden secrets. I'll investigate further, but I think this is to do with either the people that you have perceived talking bad behind your back, or this could mean as well that let's say being too much to yourself can actually harm you as well. Like hiding too much of yourself. Maybe you need to express yourself more. Money path. Look at this. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. There is something that you haven't yet considered as an option, an opportunity in your work life, or in your career. So there is something waiting for you to be found. So it's about exploring. In fact, that's the advice that your future spouse would give you with that Page of Wands energy that came up. They would tell you, explore more options for you. Don't limit yourself to what you think you should be doing. There is more that you can do. So that's what it's saying here. So it's repeated. Firecracker, excitement. Yeah, I feel like you need to rebalance with some excitement by bringing some excitement in your life. 3, affairs with your family. Okay, so there is something happening within your family. Happiness. Wow. Okay, so this could also mean together that you're going to have happy matter happening with your life, which to me is coming into union with your future spouse and forming a new family for you. So this really speaks to me about that. Let's see what months. December and August. Well, August is, I'm recording in July. So August is next month. So perhaps you'll meet your future spouse in August. Or else this could mean either that you meet them in December, or it could mean that these are relevant dates for when there will be something relevant in regards to your future spouse. So you may be getting engaged, not specifically this August. This is August. We don't know what year this is going to be, but you could be engaged either in August or December, or you could get married in August or December. Something. Okay? So that's for this. All right, now I'm not finished. I'm going to give you one last card of advice from the angels. So just to recap, basically you have definitely something exciting coming up for you. Happiness to do with your family and with your money, I feel as well. And all the spirit wants you to know is that you need to keep balancing yourself and your life in balance, so you don't burn out, because otherwise it will affect your health. And to be also more outspoken if you need to speak clearly with people, I suppose. So expressing yourself with this cult energy. All right, so let me get you this advice. What is the best advice for pile 3 currently? All right. 1144, 1144. High vibes, divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, fate, purpose, higher calling. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like minded people will exceed your expectations. Wow. That's an amazing message to receive from the angels, honestly. This is saying that you are going to receive a lot of happiness. They're going to, it's closer than you think. It's around the corner. It's better than in your wildest dreams. It's a rare opportunity that occurs in lives, right? And it's going to be an exciting encounter with your future spouse, I think. Well, anyway, with like-minded people, it might be also more than one person. It might be your future spouse, it may be other people that will exceed your expectations. So do not be discouraged, pile 3. Keep going and good things are coming. That's what your reading is saying. So I wish you all the best, and please like this video if you like it. Claim it in the comments if you want to claim this message. Let me know if it resonates. I'd love to know. Also, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I appreciate anybody that supports my work through the subscription. It's for free for you, but it does mean a lot to me. And then also, please share this with anyone you think could benefit from watching it, as I aim to bring messages of clarity to anybody that needs it. All right, so I wish you a really bright day. Take good care of yourself. See you next. Bye bye.